For Cisco partners, the opportunities are better than ever. Cisco's industry-leading routing products, coupled with sales acceleration programs and compelling offers, allow partners to meet customers' business needs and increase profitability. Why customers choose Cisco? The Cisco brand represents technology innovation with high-quality experiences for businesses of all sizes across industries. By choosing Cisco, partners and customers benefit from technology leadership, Cisco investment in R&D to maintain our first-market innovative technologies and solutions. Brand and product stability. Under all market conditions, Cisco has remained a strong networking player with more than 25 years of technology innovation. Strong return on investment with investment protection. Cisco reliability, scalability, and operational simplicity offer organizations productivity gains with predictable lifecycle support. Low total cost of ownership. Over a 3-year lifecycle, in comparison to overlay appliances, Cisco routers constitute up to 75% savings per year. Customer satisfaction. Our world-class technical support centers provide 24-hour support worldwide. Partner enablement. Cisco's award-winning partner program provides the training, sales tools, financing, and other resources to help partners achieve success. There are several trends influencing mid-sized customers today. Digital is fueled by several megatrends: mobility, IoT, analytics, and cloud. IT must navigate each to be successful. The network is the one common element that connects all things digital and offers the platform to accelerate digital transformation. 78% of executives state that achieving digital transformation to meet customer demand in the next 2 years is critical. With enterprises becoming more and more distributed, the Wide Area Network, WAN, is the foundation of any digital transformation effort. For that reason, digital transformation requires WAN transformation. Network infrastructure. Teams are also seeing rapid changes in traffic patterns as a result of digital transformation. In 1 year, 1/3 of mid-market customers will be 100% cloud. Applications that are indicative of digital transformation are emerging as major WAN bandwidth consumers. Branch offices and remote sites are also emerging as major engines of transformation. Device growth in these remote sites is ubiquitous. 84% of enterprises are experiencing endpoint device growth in remote sites, and 28% describe this growth as significant. And the branch is seeing 73% growth in mobile devices and 20% to 50% increase in bandwidth per year between 2014 and 2018. The leading sources of this device growth are PCs and laptops, 60% of enterprises, IoT devices, 59%, and smartphones and tablets, 57%. The strategic value of these remote sites is highlighted by the fact that most enterprises, 55%, have abandoned centralized architectures in favor of allowing remote sites to connect directly to public cloud services. Unfettered cloud access is now simply more important than centralized control. In the midst of this explosion in content and devices, IT has to sustain application performance to prevent revenue loss and improve customer and workforce experience. Finally, Cisco threat researchers have been monitoring for years how mobility, cloud computing, and other technology advancements and trends are stretching and eroding the security perimeter that enterprises must defend. What they can see even more clearly today, however, is how malicious actors are taking advantage of that ever-expanding attack surface. The breadth and depth of recent ransomware attacks alone demonstrate how adept adversaries are at exploiting security gaps and vulnerabilities across devices and networks for maximum impact. 100% of the business networks analyzed by Cisco teams have traffic going to websites that host malware. IT teams need to meet compliance requirements and implement new technologies, all while keeping the infrastructure highly secure. Until recently, branch offices have been static connectivity sites. Network traffic and services, such as security and application control, were all routed through headquarters. Now, companies have made big investments in mobility, cloud, and data center virtualization projects. These changes hold major implications for branch offices, where the majority of employees are, and increasingly where customers need to be engaged. Here are some numbers to think about. Estimates show there will be 10 billion mobile connected devices by 2018. Studies also show that 80% of organizations will primarily use a public cloud by 2018. And with much of these changes happening at the enterprise branch, as much as 30% of advanced threats are targeting the branch as the entry point. Lastly, there will be up to a 50% yearly increase in enterprise bandwidth and video adoption. Here we are outlining the 4 major customer requirements of WAN connectivity to its branch locations and how we are going to meet those requirements. To combat rising user expectation, we're going to make the WAN behave like the LAN by optimizing app performance, including voice and video services. Securing against attacks will be done by implementing advanced threat defense mechanisms such as VPN and firewall services. We can also accomplish faster times to market through server virtualization. And provide value through utilizing easy-to-use centralized management. Let's take a look at the details on the following slides. So let's look at a few specific use cases in some common industries. This brings us to the business-ready teleworker solution, which solves many remote user issues. We are essentially putting a router behind the broadband modem and establishing a VPN tunnel back to the enterprise. The solution extends the central site LAN to the remote home office. This is different from software-based VPN session-based scenario. This is an always-on VPN tunnel that is transparent to the IP telephony applications. With services on the router like UOS and hardware encryption, we can support high-quality voice and services, such as voicemail, while bypassing the tolls of traditional phone solutions. A teleworker can have the same phone number at the corporate desk as he does in the home office. It rings in both places. With this solution, we also have centralized secure management. Corporate IT gets full visibility of the remote site and can remotely configure and manage policies for the teleworker in a way that is transparent to the end user. It provides the ability to apply security policies, push configs, and periodically tests the teleworker connection through the broadband cloud and back to corporate office to see what kind of latency, jitter, and packet loss is experienced at any time. Also, if someone like a family member is sharing the optional wireless LAN with a corporate user at home, security is still accomplished through identity services, authenticating the corporate user and/or device. A retail business can benefit in many ways from the use of Cisco's small to medium-sized business routers throughout its branches. For example, you can quickly deploy retail branches with no wired infrastructure simply by using Wi-Fi. Individual branches can communicate with inventory management systems, and the router's small form factor will allow more space for merchandise. Overall, with integrated security and simpler management of the network, you can lower your total cost of ownership in these sites while providing full networking capabilities. The first type of business we will analyze will be the small box retail. The characteristics of this type of business include a store size averaging between 2,000 to 6,000 square feet, and there are fewer than 25 devices requiring network connectivity. Examples include mail-based retail stores, quick-serve restaurants, convenience stores, fuel stations, specialty shops, and discount retailers who prefer network simplicity over other factors. The small store reference architecture is a platform for running a retail business that requires simplicity and a compact form factor because of physical space requirements. This network architecture is widely used and consolidates many services into fewer infrastructure components. The small store also supports a variety of retail business application models because a router with an integrated Ethernet switch supports high-speed LAN services. More LAN ports also allow for connectivity to devices such as POS systems, laptops, digital signage, and cameras. The advantages of this network architecture are lower initial and maintenance costs. But conversely, there is a decreased level of network resilience and greater potential downtime because of single points of failure. Now, let's look at transportation. The challenges facing the transportation industry include having to ensure connectivity in a moving vehicle, such as a bus, train, or airplane, offering Wi-Fi to customers locally at an airport or a bus or train station, and safeguarding user information and content. Each of these challenges can be met with the small to medium-sized business routers that offer integrated Wi-Fi to support guest devices wherever they are, dual 4G LTE connectivity for constant connectivity in the vehicles, built-in security for user-authenticated and encrypted privacy, additional LAN ports for local employee device connectivity at the transportation facilities, and high-speed internet connectivity at the stations or in the vehicles. These small and medium-sized business routers can not only help track and monitor vehicles using GPS and mobile broadband, but they can also withstand the shock and vibration found in moving vehicles. Operationally, the capabilities of these routers increase safety of railways, roads, airport stations, and ports. And they can help improve management and efficiency of commercial fleets and provide faster response times of emergency vehicles. Now, let's look at the needs of the banking industry. The challenges facing banking today include connecting ATM machines in remote areas, bringing up ATM machines quickly and with relative ease, securing user information, which includes account numbers and PINs, and providing the control of resources. Each of these challenges can be met with the Cisco small to medium-sized business routers that offer 4G LTE capability to provide connectivity in remote, out-of-the-way areas, a small form factor making it easy to install and service the device, built-in VPN security features to keep user information safe, and backup and link redundancy through a variety of provider types and connectivity options helps to ensure constant access to machines. These features of the Cisco small and medium-sized business routers save banks money by eliminating wasted trips to restock ATMs through real-time tracking of ATM levels and optimizing restocking schedules. This, in turn, enables businesses in the financial industry to lower downtime and provide better customer service. Next, we will look at the unified communications need of an enterprise branch router. The objective of the branch is to have access to the same UC apps and Cisco Unified Communications Manager features that headquarters users receive, such as call management, voice, video, messaging, mobility, and web conferencing. Cisco offers a wide range of unified communications services with its ISR routers. Voicemail services can be centralized on servers, at headquarters, or distributed at each branch location, not by individual servers, but integrated into the ISR branch router. Cisco Unity Express offers integrated messaging, voicemail, fax, automated attendant, and interactive voice response, IVR, on the ISR platform itself. Cisco Unified Survivable Remote Site Telephony, SRST, and ESRST take full advantage of a remote site's existing network to provide redundancy for centralized Cisco call processing deployments during WAN link failures. Localized call processing provides intelligent and automatic failover over configuration without manual IT or telecom intervention. ESRST goes further by offering an improved user experience in failover mode by maintaining phone displays, as well as a GUI interface to provision, monitor, report on, and troubleshoot remote sites.